Welcome to Brain Vision.
Okay guys, this is chapter 23, problem 9. In this problem, we're given that there is a farmer who sells his wheat to a miller for $100. The miller then takes that wheat, turns it into flour, and sells the flour to a baker for $150. The baker then uses that flour to bake bread and sells the bread to the consumers for $180, and the consumers then eat the bread. And then what is the economy's GDP? So remember that GDP if this pen will work. GDP is the value of all final goods and services produced in the economy. And so in this economy, the final goods and services is the bread given to consumers, so GDP is $180. The second part is asking us about the value added in each step of the process. So the value added of the farmer is the $100 that the wheat is valued, or that he gives to the miller. The value added for the miller is the $150 that is the value of the flour he gives to the baker minus the cost of the inputs, which is the $100. That's the value of the wheat he got from the farmer. So the miller's value added is $50. And the same thing with the baker. His value added is the $180 of the value of the bread he sells to the consumer minus the $150. That's the value of the flour he got from the miller. So his value added is $30. The last question then asks, what is the total value added? Well, the total value added is just 100 plus 50 plus 30, which equals $180, which, if we recall from part 1, is the same value as GDP. So value added equals GDP and suggests that an alternative measure of GDP is value added. So this was chapter 23, problem 9.